And we have that for this estate because this estate was and 24 we have available we call it the classic design selling for 65. That is a 3-bedroom sitting on 300 square meters of land. That's classic design. So you have, initial deposit of 5 million, spread the balance for 18 months, interest free. And we have the executive design. The executive is the one on the 600 square meters. That is, you have your land, everything to yourself. That is selling for 85 million naira. You can spread for 18 months, initial deposit 10 million naira. Spread as convenient. There is no issue. In that view, there is no issue. There is this mantra that we have that there can't be any crisis next week because our schedule is already full. We are busy. As a company, we have about 9 subsidiaries, including even our bank. We have a bank called Alle Microfinance Bank. We are into hospitality business. We have hotels. We have schools. We have secondary schools. We have polytechnic, a Cook City Polytechnic. We have a radio station, Mainland FM. We have our hands in so many things. That's great. That is to tell you that we are busy. We are very busy. So there is no time for and we like to also impact lives. Most of the estates around here in this estate, we brought them. Happens to be our head marketer then, Mr. Uche. He was the head, lead marketer then, and so in that view, we see it to delivery. The first one is determination. For we getting to this point, it is not so easy. It is being determined. The second D is called development. Any of our estates, we always develop. Development is very key to us. Number 3 is documentation. All the 4 we have been today are documents. This place has CFO. There is no story. In fact, this estate has CFO, has layout approval, every document you can talk about. And the 4th D is delivery. Anything you buy from ArtView, you will surely what? Get it. It will be delivered to you. And that's ArtView. And that's why in the last 16 years, we have been able to build over 10,000 houses delivered. We have been able to allocate over 25,000 plots delivered. And we have clients in over 20 countries in the world. And there is no issue. Nobody has ever called us out for anything because we have some policies, guiding us, and which we are so, we have our eyes on the ball. We are always available. My number is available, it's everywhere. You call, I will answer you. I will attend to you. Same as my MD as well. We are always available. And talking about being available in the office, we are also available. So ArtView, feel free to sell in any of our projects approved by BRG. Is partnership in progress. I remember when we first joined BRG in 2021, we launched a project at Command Alagbado Treasure Hilltop Estate. That estate then was selling for 6, and within just in the space of 2 years, BRG men sold about 300 acres. And from that point, as a realtor, I also am a realtor. I told you we started that Papalanto road. I used to remember those days, 2008 to 10. It used to be like a carnival going for inspections on that road. Because on that road there used to be about 100 estates until the acquisition came. So I know what it means to sell 300 acres within 2 years. I told one that BRD men can set it. Just place it with good title documents, with the location, everything they can sell. So this estate, give yourself a round. For someone who said they would like to sell, we have landed properties as well. You know, what we have done as a company is that we don't sell all what we have in any estate. Because if you try, they will lock you out. All these homeowners, they are not your friend. You know, they are not. They are not. We only talk and we have, you know. So we have like the field you have there. It's about 120 plot of land set for agri. You know, so the plot here we can also get for you. 50 million, you can have a plot of land. So if you have anything you want to ask, feel free. We are here for you. We are accessible. We are available. We are open. We are, you know, consistent. And we are still very young. You know, so we can still run. We can still do so much. If not for the economic downturn that happened in 2023, by now we would have been able, because we wanted to replicate what we have here in the phase 2. That's Bluestone 2.0 exclusive. Let's give Mrs. Elizabeth a round of applause. She actually named the phase 2 Bluestone 2.0 exclusive. She actually named it. So thank you, you know, for our portfolio manager. And you know, so but because of the economic downturn, that has actually affected construction. You know, it has affected that industry, the built industry. So, but as a company, we are back. Now we are done with all the backlogs, completed. We have finished with that. So now we can face business. We can go back to our construction activities and keep building for the good people of Nigeria, both home and in diaspora. And we used to say that in Agri Investment Limited, we don't only build cities, we build thriving communities, and we build lives. Thank you.
Thank you so much. A big round of applause for the CEO. Thank you so much. God bless you, sir. Before we move forward, I would like to make some introduction. The management team of Agview Limited and also the management team of BRG. So let me introduce him, the CEO, Agview Investment Limited, Dr. Shogo Oshudairo. Let's give him a big round of applause. Then I have here the head of marketing, head marketing manager, Mr. Ayomutemi Benro. Let's give him a big round of applause. Next, I have Mr. Pius Odejayi, senior consultant. Thank you so much. Let's give him a big round of applause. Then we have Mr. Bakare, senior consultant also. Then finally, Mr. Emmanuel Ojo, who is the head of media and IT. This is him there. Give him a big round of applause. Then for the BRG, we have Ms. Elizabeth Ojo, is our BRG manager. Actually, I took over from her and she did a great work while with Agview. So give her a big round of applause. Then next I have Mr. Starumi Kolawole, who is the head of compliance. Give him a round of applause. Mr. Israel. Mr. Israel is a very powerful man. Very, very powerful because his report can either ma or may you. So he's very, very dear to the BRG management team. So let's give a big round of applause to the due diligence manager. Then I also have finally Mr. Albert Edin, who is the head of coordinators. Hallelujah. Then I have Dr. Laide also is there. Dr. Laide Okubana is the head of recruitment. We all know him. Mr. Kolawole Olaiton, then and also Mr. Emmanuel Oyedepo and Mrs. Dikines Chineye Nabusi, sorry. So these are the management team for BRG represented here. Thank you so much. So next, your questions now. Let's take the questions to like 5 questions because of time. So after the questions, we'll do the raffle draw and we go. You can see that the weather is still showing its face. So question number 1. Okay, so if you have any question, where's your microphone, please? Mr. Emma, can you pass it to him there? Question number 1. MD.
Okay, good afternoon, sir. I actually asked this question at the first location we went to today, and you said you were going to answer when we get to a more conducive place. So it's still about the road infrastructure within the estates, Agview estates generally. So what's the plan with regards to road infrastructure, looking at now that we're in the rainy season and all? Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Parkview, we are committed into delivery and making sure that on all of our set promises, we deliver. You know, we started that very project, and the project was for 5 years. Then after 2023, we were to move into infrastructural development. That was when the downturn came. Building materials went as high as 500%, and we had to just suspend that as at then. But now we are back to the site, so just expect infrastructural development as we are going, as we be, after the rainy season, we'll be starting that. And like what we have here, we did all the roads. We have about 25 streets here, and we have been able to fix about, it's work in progress. Just see what we are doing here, see the recreation center, several, even electrification. This to fix electricity in this estate alone costs so much money, but it's a project. It's in progress. You can't actually get everything fully done. We are operating outside Nigeria now. There is something called construction loan. Ordinarily, we shouldn't even be using our money to do most of these projects, but we have to be, trying to raise funds to build, because to get infrastructural fees from clients is not even easy, because that project we delivered, we gave physical allocation as from 70% payment for the property. In fact, as most of them stop paying the property, they just stop, and but we are engaging them, and we are also, as a responsible and responsive company, we are also committed into fixing all the roads in our estate. Thank you.
Next, please.
Good afternoon. My question is very simple. I checked the developmental fee. I saw 15 million naira. So what's so special about the developmental fee? I missed it. What's the estate providing for that 15 million naira?
Infrastructure now.
Thank you. The 50 million is actually for Bluestone only, not for the other one. Yeah, for Bluestone. We are providing about 7 major infrastructures there: electricity, the recreation center, like the road network, drainages, completion of the perimeter fencing. We talk about CCTV cameras. We have that here. The solar light at night. If you come here at night, this place is always lit up, and security system as well. In this estate, we have 15 security men. 15 are here, and 6 are managed by Agview, while 9 are managed by home owners. So all these funds are actually channeled towards development. When this estate was launched in 2020, the rental fee was 500,000. 500,000. Later it became 1 million naira. Then the 2-bedroom, the 3-bedroom was 12.5. But because of, in fact, as we speak now, to develop any estate, to build infrastructure, is even more expensive than to even build a house. Because look at all the roads, rigid concrete, iron, cement, granite, very expensive, very expensive. So it's a continuous project. What we do on that is that if you have a client that is a bit, we are open, we are flexible, we can discuss. Talk to your portfolio manager. He has a way of getting to us, and we always succeed. That is it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Next, please. This is the third one. I'll just have to.
Yeah. Sir, do you engage on mortgage? Because I have a client that says she wants to go on mortgage.
Thank you. Yes, we do. We have City Code as a primary mortgage institution. We also have Imperial Mortgage homes. They are also available. There are about 3 of them, AG homes here. If you meet with them and you can meet up with all their requirements, why not? There is CFO already, so it's available. Any other one?
Do we have any other question? Okay, somebody's next. There's a lady at the. There's 2 more to go.
We have 2 more to go.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
My question is on Treasure Park, the first one we went to.
Oh, Treasure Island Estate.
Treasure Island, okay. My question there is that entering the estate, it doesn't really look attractive. So what is your plan? Look good so that people can actually be willing to buy into that property.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You see, there are about 25 developers on that very road. That's Orilemo Awo Road. And we meet, once a while. And what we do now is just palliative, just to grade and maintain. We are in talk with the state government, and they have promised us that road, they are coming to fix that road very soon. But let me encourage you, please, that must not discourage you from either selling. That must not encourage you from. I go to the GRA Keja, and you just be shocked that not all the roads there are tarred. Please, about 2,000 clients are living there. They have their properties there. They bought when that property was very affordable. Real estate has to do with far sight, not even foresight now. You have 5 sites. Sorry, I don't want to go into lecture. I like to lecture. I do this in the last 16 years. I lecture every Monday, so don't let me go into that. You must have what? Fast sight. You must see beyond now. I told you about my own daddy. He took that form in 1977, first start. He said, from Ebutemeta to first start, it was like going from Lagos to Ibadan. And most of his colleagues said, what are you going to do in first start? That place that you have criminals. And he just took the form. And today, he is collecting rent. We lived there. We were there for about 13 years before we moved to Mushin. So, when it comes to real estate, it's a generational wealth. With time, that road will surely be fixed. But don't let that discourage you. See that future beyond now. When we got to this place, there was no road linking to this estate. We had to construct a bridge. We constructed that bridge to link up to this very place. When we got to Alagbadu, there was no road linking to the land. We used to use a plank. We constructed a bridge to connect, because we saw that future that this place tomorrow is actually turned good. So please don't look at that. That has actually affected many people from becoming landlord today. When they get those days when you bring them and say, this place it's too far, Gary. This place there's no road. Now to pay rent now in Lagos is not so easy. You understand that? Thank you. All right, final.
Okay, final question. Final question. Very final one. Final.
For the land that you said is 50 million here, is it all inclusive? And is it a part for the duplex or the bungalow side?
So,
Not all inclusive, ma. You have not all inclusive. Everything in Bluestone here, not all inclusive. Not all inclusive. Though for the Bluestone phase 2, it's all inclusive there. But here, not all inclusive. The land, you have the bungalow side, 50 million naira. We have some here also in the duplex side, 50 million naira. That's for the land. You can even buy a plot, 300 square meters, 25 million. It's all good. But you still come up and pay your survey fee. Survey fee for Bluestone is 1 million. Deed of assignment is 2 million naira, and the developmental fee is 15 million naira. Yeah. You know what? This is a premium. This is a premium estate. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something today. Let me tell you something today. You see, we are enjoying in Nigeria. In Nigeria, we are what? Enjoying. Please, one house, please. We want to round up quickly so that we can go. In the US, the government will give the developer money to develop the estate. It's called acquisition and developmental loans. And that loan will not be paid by the developer. Who is going to pay the money? The homeowner. The beneficiary. And how are they going to pay it? They pay through property tax. So if there is a loan for that project, they would actually do what is called TIF, tax incremental financing. So ordinarily, if you should be paying $10 per month, so they will now add that loan $10, pending when that loan will be what? When you are going to offset the loan. And that's how they do it. That's what they do there. And that is, because you must provide infrastructure before you build there. So the county would actually come in to support the developer. And the developer is not going to pay back the loan. But you're going to pay back the loan. But the reverse, in Nigeria, is not business as usual. You want to enjoy very good environment like this, you have to pay for it. So, but we are flexible. And your client is saying, come, I'm paying this, can you give me discount on this? We are available. Please, we are available. Don't let that discourage you from making money here. You are very good, you can sell. I'll never forget a lady that sold about 25 plots at Command. I was looking at that lady. How were you able to make, so please, please don't let anything discourage you. We have seen marketers that came in here that sold 1 acre. We have seen those who I saw Mbachu now. I saw her, she has so many clients here. What's her name? Mbachu? Charity, yeah. Very rugged marketer like that. She sold many of these houses and plot of land here. You understand? So please don't be discouraged. Be strong. Be strong in the Lord. And you see yourself what? Fly, Don't worry. Everything is fine. Bluestone is available. 28 standing units. Classic design. Initial deposit 5 million naira. Moving and just enjoy. This estate is 100% secure. 15 men are here. In fact, if you don't have your daily code, you can't access this estate. You must download your clinic. There's this app you have to download. And if you download it, you must generate your own code to come in here. So it's a premium estate. It's not just we took time to develop this place. Years of hard work, planning. And that very place you went to, that phase 1, we took time to develop that estate. For a company to build just one estate, 1,600 houses, it's no joke. Without government interference, no bank, anything, no support for individual. It's not easy. So please, it's still doable. You can get there. I told you about myself. I have my story. I hawked bread for 10 years in Mushin. I'm always on the streets. This is my 36th year of working every day. I've been working every day for 36 years. So that's me. So please, you can also do it. You can get there. You can become the next thing to happen. Yeah. Don't look down yourself, please. You can get there. Thank you.
Let's give a big round of applause. Very inspiring. Okay, next we are going to the raffle draw. We have, I was informed that one of our boss broke down and they picked them to come. And they are saying that they want to be part of the raffle draw. I think they should be inside the estate now. So do we wait for them? Please, can I appeal? We are all one, please. It might happen to any boss. Please, let's just give them 5 minutes. They're close. Okay, they are at the entrance of the gates now. So DJ, just give us some cool music while they come in. So they will come and drop their Mr. Albert. Mr. Albert, please tell them to come and drop their tickets.